In this talk, we will discuss about equations and graphs, both for 2-dimension and 3-dimension. So first let us look at what we have here. The equation x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared is the equation of a circle centered at AB and the radius is r in 2-dimension. Then if you're writing one extra term like g minus c squared, so you got x minus a squared plus y minus b squared plus g minus c squared equals r squared. Now this one is the equation of a sphere centered at A, B, C and the radius is r. The next one, now you see, when I'm writing x minus a squared plus y minus b squared lesser or equals r squared in 2-dimension, then this one will be considered as a circular disk because you are considering all the points inside. So it is lesser or equals r squared. The boundary line is also included. So later you will see some other inequalities, like if I put less than r squared, so then the boundary will be dotted line and all other points inside will be considered. But if I write this one as greater than or equal to r squared, then you can take a plane, and from that plane at a center A comma B, you cut a circle and take it out. So then other than the circular section, remaining will be your reason on that. Next, I'm going to same way for 3-dimension. So this one is now the ball we call, so all the material inside also included. So this is a solid sphere. The center will be at ABC and the radius is r. So now I'm giving you a couple of practice examples. The answers are given, so you can just verify. For example, 3x plus 4y equals 12. You can easily see that the intercepts are 4, 0 and 0, 3. And when you go to the second one, x squared plus y squared minus 5x plus 6y equals 2, you can complete a square. Then you will see that it will be of the form like x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. So that way then you can determine the center will be at 5/2, -3, and the radius will be square root of 69/2. And then we are going to 3-dimension. So we have very similar, only one extended term here, 5z added with it. So this is the plane. You can easily verify with the coordinate intercepts, like from x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, and then you can make the plane. Next you have x squared plus y squared plus z squared minus 4x plus 6y equals 2. So this is the equation of a sphere. You can complete square and see that the center will be at 2, -3, 0, and then radius will be square root of 15. Next slide. We have more equations in 2-dimension and 3-dimension. So first we see what do the following equations represent in 2-dimension and 3-dimension. First let us look at 2-dimension. If you have 2x plus 3y equals 4, this is the equation of a straight line in 2-dimension. And then x equals -4, this will be one straight line, it's vertical. So you can say it is from y-axis -4 units, or you can say 4 units in the left side. And the next one is y equals 3, which is a horizontal line, 3 units above the origin, or you can say parallel to x-axis, 3 units up. All right, so let us discuss those 3 equations again in 3D. So in 3D, 2x plus 3y equals 4 is a vertical plane, because you can understand that z is not there, so z could be any value here. So you get a plane which will cut 2 units from x-axis and 4/3 units from y-axis, and then it will go vertically up. When I say x equals -4, so that one will be now x equals -4. It is going opposite side of the positive directions, you can see, of x-axis, and then that one is also a vertical plane. So this one will be parallel to YZ plane. So it is parallel to YZ plane. So same way you can discuss y equals 3, which is a vertical plane parallel to GX in 3 dimension. All right. Next we see equations formed by intersections in 3 dimension. So we have to find the equation of a sphere centered at 1, -1, 2 and radius 4, and then also we'll find the equation which will be described by the intersection of this sphere with another horizontal plane, say z equals 1. So the equation of the sphere for sure will be this. You know how to produce it. You write x minus 1 squared plus y minus -1, that's why it is plus now, squared, plus g minus 2 squared equals radius is 4, will be squared. So when z equals 1, just replace g by 1 in the equation. And after simplification, you get x minus 1 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 15 in 3 dimension. Now this is a circle placed on the plane g equals 1. So that is actually formed by the sphere and z equals 1, another plane parallel to x-axis. All right. So I'm keeping 3 more questions here. You can use completing square, find the center and radius of the sphere. And then number 2, write down the equation of a solid ball of radius 3, center at the point 1, 2, 3. And you have another example already we have discussed, so you can apply those. Number 3, find the equation which is formed by the intersection of the plane x plus 2y plus 3z equals 10 and y equals 3. So you'll figure it out what it is. All right, thanks.